Hi, I'm Dory, and today I am doing my Addicts Alliance piece for the month, and the theme this month is style swap. Long story short, the artwork that I am creating today will not be in my own art style. Instead, I will be emulating the art style of another member of the Art Addicts Alliance group. The artist that I am actually going to be mimicking today is Blacksummer Colouring. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys, because I love Blacksummer Coloring's style. She has the cutest characters. Her artworks are absolutely beautiful. And there is also a lot about her art style that is distinctive and unique to her. So I feel like mimicking her is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a huge, awesome challenge because there are so many boxes that I need to tick. You know what I mean? So many things that I need to get right for it to actually look like something she may have created. And going into this challenge, that is absolutely what I want to do. I want to make my art look like something she would have done. I want people that are not aware that this is a swap to look at the artwork and think to themselves, did Dory do that, or is that Claire's? So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish. Right away, the first thing I did was look over her channel and her Instagram. I mean, obviously, I'm very familiar with her style already. We've been making videos together for a long time now. But I just kind of wanted to go back and look and really take a hard look at the things that she does consistently in her artwork and kind of make a list. The first thing that I really had to notice was that she does a lot of very small little artworks. She does tons of ACEOs, the artist trading cards, and before she even got into those, she was doing the Something Sweet for Midweek videos, which are also little cute compact ideas and images. And that's just something she's really good at. She excels at taking a small idea and making it have an impact, you know, giving it value. And that is definitely something I wanted to try to do. Materials that she uses, that's very consistent. She almost always uses either Copic markers or watercolors. It's extremely rare for her to kind of wander outside of those two types of material. Her subject matter, again, is very consistent. She likes to draw ladies. I mean, she likes to draw young women, usually in the, 20s age range, and she tends to compose her artworks in a very similar or consistent way. She usually draws a woman either from the waist up or just head and shoulders, and the way she poses them is fairly consistent. She usually has them either, kind of giving a side eye or looking straight ahead, with their eyes going in one specific direction away from the viewer. She loves long hair. She tends to draw a character with a straight, kind of long jawline. She doesn't put a lot of detail in a nose. She tends to draw just the nostrils and the flare around that. So she doesn't really tend to draw the bridge of the nose or the tip of it. Her eyes are, again, it's kind of simplified. There is the top line and the bottom line. But the corners are left open, and she almost never really draws an eyelid or a fold, so her eyes are fairly ambiguous as far as race goes, which is, of course, very interesting and wonderful, because if you just take one of her line arts, you really could color it any way, and it would work beautifully. Where she puts detail in a face is the mouth. You have the cupid's bow, the corners of the mouth, the opening of the mouth, all of this is visible, that's where she really does put a great deal of detail, and I find that interesting. Her line art really doesn't have a lot of variation. I love putting a ton of line weight variation in my drawings. I like using 10 or 12 different fine liner tips so that, some details are very fine and some are very heavy, and then the outline is has a lot of, value change in it. But her line art is extremely fine with really no changes in the line weight. So it's all very, very, very small. In fact, I went through all of my fine liners trying to find one that was as fine and small and pointy as the one she uses, and I ended up having to use the smallest one that I have because her line art is incredibly fine. And it's almost, when her work is colored in, it almost looks lineless, which I think is cool. It gives her work definitely a distinctive look. Definitely different than the way I typically draw. Another thing that she loves to use is a gel pen. She loves going in at the end and adding those little details with a gel pen, putting in some shine in the hair, or some, wet, shine in the eyes, on the lips, putting a little bit of highlight on the collarbone of a girl. She likes doing these things, and I don't have a white gel pen, so I ended up having to use a Posca pen, and in the end I think you'll see my white highlights and details are a lot thicker and bolder than what she might typically use, but that's just because I didn't have the same material that she loves to use, Okay, the main thing that I knew I also wanted to kind of mimic when I was looking at the work that she does is the fact that when she draws these beautiful ladies that she tends to feature in her art, she likes to put them in kind of themed costumes. She's done an ice cream cone girl. She's done a strawberry dress girl. She's done a lady that had a very corseted body with a raven. And I mean, she does these themed costume concepts. So right away I knew I wanted to do something kind of cute, and I was brainstorming and I thought, I'm gonna do a queen bee. And I was like, oh god, I don't want to just do something she's already done. I don't want my artwork to be just a copy of something she's already created. I want to create something different that she has not done, but do it in her style. So I looked all through her Instagram, I looked all through her channel, and as far as I can tell, I don't think she's done a queen bee character. So I think I am creating something unique, but in her style. So I hope that is accurate. Right away I went and I decided that I was going to do an ACEO. I went ahead and I looked up some bee costumey ideas, and I came up with this queen idea that I thought was really, really cute. I worked on creating a pose that was similar to something she would probably create or something that she would put down, and I chose the waist up composition because I really wanted to focus on the costumey concept of this character. And I really tried very, very hard to mimic the way she draws a face, the way she poses a character, the way that she lays long hair on a character's body. I tried to mimic all of these things as closely as I possibly could. I also tried to really kind of copy the way she does composition. I wanted it to look and to fill up a page in a similar way to way she would do it. I did decide to use my markers. I do not have Copic markers, but I do have alcohol markers, and they are fairly similar to Copic's. So I did try to mimic her materials. I feel like the color palette that I selected is a little bit bolder than maybe something she would have chosen. She likes a lot of light, like pastels and very, very light colors, bright colors, and I chose some more jewel tones. And and that's, again, that's just a matter of the materials I had at hand. The markers that I have are more jewel tones. I don't really tend to have a lot of pastels, so that is the only reason for that. Again, when I was putting the color down, I really tried to focus on blending. I do a lot of cell blending or cell shading, sorry. I do a lot of cell shading when I'm coloring with markers, and I don't tend to blend as much as she does. She gets these beautiful seamless blends when she works with her Copics, so I did try to kind of do that. I tried to make it look very real and very beautiful. When I put in the background, I did try to use, instead of just a flat green, I used 3 different colors of green, and I really had it very, very dark at the corners and light at the center, which is something that she does do. And when I finished the card, I also did color the edges, which is something she does as well. So I really, in every possible way, I tried to make this look like something she would have done, like completely passable, like someone might look at it and in a glance think it was her work. So that was the goal. I feel like I did a good job. I'm actually really, really proud. I feel like the line art could have been a little finer, but like I said, that is the smallest point that I have personally, so that's the finest I could do. And again, the color palette. But other than that, I feel like the character itself, the composition, and the basic elements of the style, I feel like I captured it. I feel like I did a great job. I'm hoping that Claire likes this. Like I said, we swapped styles, and what I didn't mention in the beginning is that we did it all in secret. Everyone that wanted to participate in this collaboration, we all put our names into a randomizer, and we were assigned the artist that we were going to mimic. We were assigned that in secret, so none of us knows who is going to be attempting our art style. So we've all had to keep this secret and not really say anything to anybody about what we did or how we approached this or anything. And it's been killing me. I actually finished this artwork 2 weeks in advance because I was so excited. I was so enthusiastic and so into this challenge. I enjoyed it so much that I finished it really early. So I've been sitting on this and waiting to show Claire what I did for 2 weeks, and it's just been eating me up. I've been waiting and just waiting and waiting and waiting to see what she thinks of this. So I'm hoping she likes it. I'm also really, really excited and interested in seeing what whoever it is that has been assigned my style. I'm interested in seeing how they approach that because I don't really know that I have a specific style. I'm curious because I do the photorealism, I do an illustrative style, and I do abstract art. So, and all of those things kind of have things that I do fall on, or things that I do that are distinctive to those particular things. But whoever tries to mimic me, or mimic or emulate my art style, they could really go 3 completely different ways with it, and it would all be applicable. So I'm curious to see what they choose to do. And I'm very curious about, because I want to know what they look at my artwork and what makes them say, oh, that's Dory's. And that is something that is distinctly Dory. That is something that you can tell when you look at that art that it was done by Dory. Because I don't really know what is distinctive about my style. I guess I'm too into it. I'm too inside of my own bubble. But I don't really know what it is that is distinctive about my art. And I'm curious. I'm curious, do I have a style? I don't know. And I really want to know what how other people perceive my art, and what they think is distinctive about it. I really do. I really, really want to know. So I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this. I cannot wait. But yeah, this was a fun challenge. I really had a good time. I guess I should go ahead and mention, in case you don't know what our Addicts Alliance is, we are a group of artists on YouTube that all do a collaboration together every single month. It's always the first Friday of the month. We always kind of work on the same theme and create art together as this big massive project, and it's fun. Oh my god, it's so much fun. I've been involved for over a year, and just in being involved in this, I've grown so much as an artist. I've learned a lot about the art community that's here on YouTube. It's been amazing. And I've made real friends. Like, we're a family in this group. We really genuinely care about each other, and it's so much fun because it's a group that we can go to get support and to discuss art stuff, and it's great. What makes us special, other than the fact that we all love each other, what makes us special is the fact that we don't choose our themes. We let you do that. Every single month we post a poll and we ask you to vote on the different themes that we have suggested, and you decide what it is we're going to use to inspire us to create art over the next month. So you decide what we draw, what we sculpt, what we paint. You are in charge. If you have suggestions for things that you would like to see in the poll, just tell us in the comments of our videos and we'll put it in a poll, and you might be responsible for inspiring a large group of artists to create art, which is, that's awesome, right? That's cool. If you're interested, do take a look. Our poll for next month is in the description box down below, along with links to all of the other members of the group. Definitely take a look at all of their channels and see what is going on with everybody. I want to see what everyone else has done with this challenge because it was such a great time. If you are an artist and you are interested in joining the Art Addicts Alliance, we actually have a membership open. That's right now. We have space for one more person, so just let us know on our Facebook page. We would love to have you join us and work with us every month. Like I said, we're a genuine group, and we really do love and care for each other. And it would be great to have you join us, so just let us know that you're interested. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I had a great time with this, and it's been wonderful. I'm so nervous and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what everyone thinks. If you're familiar with Blacksummer Coloring's art, tell me how you think I did. Does this pass for her work? When you clicked on this thumbnail for this video, did you think it was one of hers? Because I actually tried to make the thumbnail look like her thumbnails for her videos also. That was a little bonus that I threw in. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I really, really appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked, and I will see you next time. Bye!